In 2004, the Major League Soccer landscape was a patchwork of struggling franchises and ambitious dreams. Owners, often local billionaires or consortiums, faced a league teetering on the precipice, its valuation barely registering on the global sports radar. Fast forward just 2 decades and the narrative has completely flipped. Teams once valued in the tens of millions now command 9-figure sums, with some eyeing the colossal valuations of European giants. But how did this dramatic revaluation occur, transforming a niche sport into a burgeoning financial powerhouse? What forces reshaped the market, and who ultimately benefited from this unprecedented surge in U.S. soccer's worth? This isn't just a story about sport, it's a deep dive into the confluence of strategic vision, demographic shifts, and the relentless pursuit of an untapped market. For years, U.S. soccer operated in the shadow of its European and South American counterparts, struggling to convert a passionate youth participation base into a viable professional league. In 2004, the average MLS franchise was valued at a modest $37 million. Compare that to the behemoths of the English Premier League, where clubs were already trading for hundreds of millions. MLS was seen as a retirement league for aging stars, a novelty, not a serious investment. Yet, beneath this perception, a quiet revolution was brewing, driven by a two-pronged strategy: expansion and infrastructure. The league's leadership understood a fundamental truth. To grow, they needed more markets, more stadiums, and more local engagement. Between 2004 and 2010, MLS expanded from 10 to 16 teams, but crucially, it began to mandate soccer-specific stadiums. This wasn't merely about aesthetics, it was about creating a distinct matchday experience, moving away from cavernous NFL stadiums that swallowed atmosphere and fan engagement. These new venues, often centrally located and tailored for soccer, became community hubs, driving local pride and consistent attendance. This commitment to infrastructure signaled a long-term vision, attracting a new breed of investor. The turning point, arguably, arrived with the Beckham rule in 2007, officially known as the designated player rule. This allowed teams to sign up to 3 players whose salaries exceeded the league's salary cap, with only a portion counting towards the cap. David Beckham's arrival at LA Galaxy wasn't just a celebrity endorsement, it was a seismic shift. His presence brought unprecedented global media attention, sponsorships, and, most importantly, legitimacy. Critics called it a gimmick, but the financial impact was undeniable. Fan interest spiked, merchandise sales soared, and a new generation of American fans, previously only exposed to European soccer through television, now had a local hero to rally behind. This single rule, designed to circumvent a restrictive salary cap, inadvertently became a catalyst for valuation growth, demonstrating the power of star appeal. By 2014, the average MLS franchise valuation had more than quadrupled to $103 million. This dramatic increase wasn't solely due to Beckham, it reflected a growing recognition of the league's demographic potential. The U.S., a nation with a rapidly diversifying population, saw soccer as a cultural bridge. Hispanic communities with deep roots in soccer-loving nations were a natural and growing fan base. Younger generations, exposed to global soccer through digital media, were less bound by traditional American sports allegiances. This demographic wave provided a fertile ground for sustained growth, attracting sophisticated investment groups who saw beyond immediate returns. The next surge in valuation came from 2 critical areas: media rights and strategic expansion fees. As viewership numbers steadily climbed, particularly among younger demographics coveted by advertisers, broadcast rights deals became increasingly lucrative. In 2015, MLS signed a new 8-year $90 million per year deal with ESPN, Fox Sports, and Univision, a significant leap from previous agreements. Simultaneously, the cost of an expansion franchise skyrocketed. What started as a $10 million fee in the early 2000s ballooned to $100 million by 2015, driven by intense competition among cities eager to host an MLS team and tap into the sport's burgeoning appeal. This high barrier to entry immediately imprinted a premium on existing franchises, bolstering their valuations. Consider the case of Atlanta United, an expansion team that debuted in 2017. Their instant success, both on the field and at the box office, shattered preconceived notions about soccer's ceiling in the US. They consistently drew crowds exceeding 50,000, setting MLS attendance records. This wasn't just about a winning team, it was about a meticulously crafted fan experience, aggressive marketing, and a city embracing its new club. Atlanta United's rapid ascent proved that with the right investment and strategy, a soccer club could rival and even surpass the local popularity of traditional American sports franchises. Their valuation quickly soared, becoming a benchmark for future expansion. The period leading up to 2026 is witnessing an unprecedented acceleration. The average MLS franchise valuation now stands at a staggering $678 million, nearly 18 times its 2004 figure. This astronomical growth is fueled by several factors. The 2022 Apple TV Season Pass deal, reportedly worth $2.5 billion over 10 years, represents a monumental leap in media revenue, guaranteeing a significant and stable income stream for all clubs. Furthermore, the impending 2026 FIFA World Cup, co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, is acting as a powerful accelerant. The tournament will not only bring global attention but also substantial infrastructure investment and a surge in domestic interest, further cementing soccer's place in the American sporting landscape. The market's influence has transformed club ownership. No longer just passion projects, MLS teams are now serious financial assets, attracting institutional investors, private equity firms, and even celebrity ownership groups like the one behind Inter Miami, whose valuation exploded with the arrival of Lionel Messi. Messi's move, reminiscent of Beckham's impact but on a far grander scale, immediately translated into unprecedented ticket sales, merchandise demand, and global viewership, highlighting the enduring power of a transcendent star to elevate an entire league's value proposition. This shift from local benefactors to sophisticated financial entities underscores the maturity and perceived stability of the league as an investment. However, this rapid escalation isn't without its tensions. The cost of entry for new ownership groups has become prohibitive for many, potentially limiting diversity among club owners. Player salaries, while increasing, still lag significantly behind European leagues, creating a constant tension between retaining top talent and maintaining financial sustainability within the league's single-entity structure. The challenge for MLS going forward is to balance this explosive commercial growth with competitive integrity and fan accessibility, ensuring that the sport remains rooted in its communities while reaching for global heights. As we look towards 2026 and beyond, the trajectory of US soccer's valuation appears set for continued ascent. The foundation has been laid, the market has responded, and the global stage awaits. From a fledgling league to a multi-billion-dollar enterprise, the evolution of US soccer's valuation is a testament to strategic growth and the power of a shifting cultural tide. But what does this exponential financial growth ultimately mean for the soul of the sport in America? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this incredible transformation. Do you believe US soccer's valuation will continue to climb at this pace, or are we approaching a plateau? Share your insights in the comments below. If you found this deep dive into the business of soccer as fascinating as we did, please consider leaving a like. And for more high-quality documentary storytelling that uncovers the hidden forces shaping our world, remember to subscribe. Join us next time as we explore another untold story.